9 o'clock here on Zito and Garrett. And joining us in studio, caused a little bit of a commotion out there, I saw, in the lobby. And he's appearing at Captain Brian's this week. It is Dustin Diamond, our guest here on Zito and Garrett. Morning, Dustin.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you for having me. You know what? There was only like 3 people in the lobby. I wouldn't say it caused quite a commotion walking in.
There was a commotion.
The old lady winked at me, and that was about.
And that old lady got a short haircut. You should have seen what she used to look like.
She's down with the Lord.
Young Spanish girl, you know.
Young Spanish girl. The captain was giving her the old once-over. I know how he's fond of a young Asian lady or a Spanish girl.
You know I have a boat.
So, Dustin, this is the second time at down here, right?
That's right.
And you excited about this? I mean,
absolutely. Last time I was here, Captain Brian was tearing it up, but now he's tripled his operation. Yeah. He's bringing me back in, which means he's probably forgotten about all the stuff I did last time.
Oh, he didn't forget. No, he didn't forget.
You know, I'll tell you, people out in Florida can drink. I'll tell you what.
Dude, I'm telling you, there were some people that were Facebooking us earlier and saying, yeah, I remember that Dustin Diamond. Well, last time he was down here, and it was some night. You got to ask him about this, or you got to ask him about that. So I'll have to bring this comment up from this one dude. But this was what, a couple of years ago?
Yeah, like 3 years ago. Yeah.
Do you always bring the party then? Is that what it is?
No, not too bad. I mean,
or does
the party usually finds me. Yeah. It usually hunts me down, and you know, it's got like laser sighting. I can't get away from it. It's, you know, they've got hunting passes. I can't even see them with their orange vests on. And, you know.
And Trouble, does Trouble find you too? Like he's making up like, you know, commotion out in the lobby, but maybe something happened, but it gets amplified. I mean, you seem like the kind of guy that a little something is going to get amplified and blown out of proportion.
Well, it's radio. You got to pump it up a bit.
Yeah,
pump
it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to say, well, you walked in and then, you know, I think the old woman passed gas. Something happened in the lobby. No one said anything. No one made eye contact. You know.
But you prefer commotion, don't you?
No,
you like to stir it up, is what I'm saying.
Well, I saw him in the lobby. I said, "Hey, Screech," he got pissed, put me in a chokehold in the corner.
Dennis Rodman popped in.
All of a sudden,
Butterbean
all
flew
of a sudden,
over.
there's somewhat of a commotion here. So, but lately, Dustin, you know, and when I say lately, I mean in the past year or so, a lot of TV stuff, a lot of reality stuff.
Right.
You looked like a guy that was seriously trying to rub people the wrong way.
Well, Fit Club, I was supposed to play the bad guy. That's all scripted.
Really?
Yeah. Well, come on, it's TV.
I understand.
Yeah, everything's scripted on there. But I mean, like and everyone gets so shocked. What? It's not real.
Right.
But it's reality TV. That's reality TV.
Right.
You know, people say, oh, well, it's like the real world. That's real. No, it isn't. Have you ever been in a house with 5 strangers? It's boring. No one talks to each other.
Right.
Nothing happens. You gotta, they gotta kind of like producers come in and tell you what to do to stir up the pot and everything else. I mean, Fit Club, I did because they wanted Warren G to play the bad guy.
Okay.
And then I decided...
He's the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, he was super quiet. So I was like, well, let me do it. They weren't banging down my door to be the next Batman villain, so I figured, let me get some, time in, not as Screech, to break the image. So I did it, and now everybody thinks I'm just this big ass.
Right.
Which is funny, because it's like, well, that was the goal, so, throw me some work.
Right. Now,
Come on.
That's something, because I'm starting to get you now, because I got to tell you that show definitely made people hate your guts.
That was the intention.
Right.
You know what I had to go up against when I first went in there? They said, well, look, if you're going to be the bad guy, I mean, you've got stiff competition. You've got to go up. Baldwin was like, one of the Baldwins was like on crack on the show.
Right.
They had the guy from Taxi, like, was spraying the guys with hoses and stuff. Jeff Conway, right? Then they had Busey, Gary Busey.
Wow, you had to out a-hole Busey.
Right. Which is why I saved it for last. In and of itself, that's astounding feat.
Yeah, that is.
And now when people mention Fit Club, they think of me. They don't think of Busey.
You're right.
And Busey.
I had no idea Busey was even on the show.
Mr. Joshua from Lethal Weapon. Come on.
Dude, first of all, Busey, he was very intergalactic, and I don't think he did a lot of acting, did he?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
do you think he acted? Because I hear he's a space case.
Well, to people who are out and about, and, I mean, like look at Bonaducci. I mean, everyone says, oh, he's so crazy, roid rage, he's he'll punch people and crazy. Danny's real smart. He knows when the camera's on. He knows when public's around. Like when you get him behind closed doors, he's not the same person.
Okay. Dustin Diamond, our guest this morning on Zito and Garrett from Saved by the Bell, and at Captain Brian's Off the Hook Comedy Club in Marco Island this weekend, 389-6900. We'll give away some tickets, and we'll talk more with Dustin next here on Zito and Garrett. Dustin Diamond from Saved by the Bell, and he'll be on He'll be at Captain Brian's Off the Hook Comedy Club this weekend, 389-6900, or you can log on to offthehookcomedy.com. So, Dustin, how long have you been doing comedy for? Because I know you've been an actor for over 25 years.
Yeah, like 25 years. I've been doing stand-up. My first show was November of '98, but I didn't, I got up as kind of a goof. A buddy of mine said, would you ever do stand-up? You'd be good at that. And I said, yeah, I'd do it someday, sure. And he introduced me that night. I was like, oh, you idiot. So, he called me out. I was on a date. I didn't want to look like a guy with cold feet, so I got up on stage, but I didn't have any material. I was just riffing with him.
Right.
And it was only like 2 or 3 minutes, but I got nervous, so it made me go, wow, I haven't gotten nervous at performance in a long time.
Right.
Stand-up is totally different, so I kind of drew me into it. And after, about 2 years, let's say about November of 2000, I really started paying my dues and getting up on stage anytime they let me get up and as much as I could get up.
So, fast forward to now, how often do you travel? How many dates do you play out?
47 weeks a year.
Wow. Wow. So, are you married?
Nope.
No marriage?
No marriage.
Okay, you were married, right?
Nope.
Okay, you never married?
Yep.
Girlfriend?
Yep.
Live-in girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay, so now you have a live-in girlfriend and you're out on the road 47 weeks out of the year. How does that work? She come with you a lot, or?
Not a lot, no. I mean, we have 5 dogs, so.
Okay, so she's watching the dogs.
Yeah, that's right.
I like that. It's a good reason to stay home.
do you get a lot of you time after the show, which turns into we time? I mean, there's got to be like females that follow you around, right?
It's weird is that my audience, I get about 80% female audience, which is weird because I'm an aggressive comic. Like I do, like I can't do bits on the air because you get fined and everything else. Like
You're pretty blue, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the stuff I grew up with. I mean, I'm 33, so I grew up with Kinnison and when Raw and Delirious first came out with Eddie Murphy. It's Dice Clay. I mean, it's the stuff I grew up with. So I mean, I appreciate the guys who can write clean, but I think drunken college guys would be like my #1 audience, and I get a lot of girls.
Well, they're filth bags. I mean, people don't realize that women are filth bags. They are. They are. They're filthier than we are.
He's a romantic.
They just don't say it. They don't talk about it. And then when somebody says something disgusting around them, like, "Oh, you're so gross," but don't tell me.
Girls are just as gross as we are.
Don't tell me that you've never sat under a plastic table, or a glass table before.
Oh no!
And received the,
Oh, you're talking about a steamer?
No, that's called a hot Carl.
No, hot Carl is the same as a Cleveland steamer. That's on the chest.
Oh, I thought it was on the glass top. No,
I think that's a steamed window or something like that.
That's a bad look. Either way.
That's called a Sunday drive.
Yeah, I'm good.
What's up? We are here with a comedian extraordinaire. It's been a while. It's been a few years since he's been here. A lot of fun the last time he was here. Of course, it's going to be a good time at the Off the Hook Comedy Club. Everybody say good morning to Dustin Diamond.
Calm down, everybody. Yeah, what, 3 years? So
it's been like 3 years.
I'm 33 now. I read at a 34-year-old level. That's important.
That's very good.
Big syllables now.
Right on. All right, you're using multi-syllable words now.
I don't know what you just said. That's above my language.
That was too far.
All right.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Not much, man. I got married.
Oh, congratulations or condolences. I haven't met the missus yet. So, yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah, she's really cool.
Sweet, man.
That's about it, really.
Any young ones yet?
No.
You don't know if it works yet?
Yeah. Yeah, it works.
Hey, socks don't count.
Right, right, exactly. Have a little
Speaking of, what is this thing, this red and white thing that's next to me?
This is that's what is that thing, Big Country? That's a sock.
It's a stocking that I carried over from Christmas that I put my cell phone in to keep it from getting moist or getting water on it or
Cell phone cozy.
It's like it's cell sock.
If I want to keep myself from getting moist, I just take it out of my front pocket.
Hey. We had a good time last time you come and hung out.
I think we did. I don't remember. I think we drank too much.
We drank a lot. Yeah, we did, actually. At one point, you were trying to get a get-together going back at your hotel. People to watch, what's that Tim Burton movie? The claymation one.
Nightmare Before Christmas. It might have been Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride, that's what it was. Yeah. Somebody was sent out to go get it and couldn't find it.
I don't remember. It was a long night, man.
Yeah.
At least in Vegas, I might have woken up with a Corpse Bride. You never know what's going on.
That's right, yeah.